How's it going? What's up, guys, and welcome to another video. And today we are doing another game pickups for this month. Today we are doing the game pickups for November. So it's getting close to Christmas, and gonna do exactly the same thing for December. As a matter of fact, I've already got some games over there for December. Don't tell anyone. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, first game we have, I only got the cartridge for this game, so I'm gonna have to give you a really big close-up of it. So this is Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. So this is, I think this is it's either in Beijing. I'm not sure. So yeah, this is Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. I think it's in Beijing. I'm not too sure. I did play it. I think it might just be at the Olympic Games. So this might have been the first one that released on DS. So okay. So next we have. I'm gonna actually put that aside because I don't want to lose it. Okay. So next up, you get don't judge for this because I was actually really strangely wanting to do this because I wanted to see how they would put the movie into the game, because usually that stuff is not good, or it's vice versa, but whatever. Tangled for Nintendo Wii. I said don't judge, so I can see you guys all in the comments down below thinking, what's he playing that for? This was actually quite fun for a Wii game that's Disney related. This was really fun. So you can either get to play as Flynn Rider or Rapunzel, which is something that it was really cool. So Rapunzel can swing across ledges and stuff, and she can also didn't get to doing what she can also do this twirly thing where she can clear all grass around her, and I think Flynn can do the exact same thing. But Flynn can't swing across anything, so you can switch between the two and get across co-op levels. This is a co-op game, believe it or not. So yeah, so Flynn, as you know, has a sword, so he can cut down branches in order to get to the next stage. You pick up these little white, pink, or little light purple orbs as Rapunzel, and these little medallions or gold coins as Flynn. So one can't pick up one thing, and the other one can't pick up the other thing. So yeah, it's quite cool in that way. When I first played the game, I had no idea where I was supposed to go. It was more looking through the map to see where I could go. I went to the castle about 8 times to see what I had to do. Then I went to the map and figured, oh yeah, that's probably where I should go. So yeah, this was really fun. If you I think it's quite fun for 6-year-old girls or 10-year-old girls, because I had a lot of fun with this. This was really fun. So yeah, make sure you grab Disney's Tangled for Nintendo Wii. I got this for $3. So it's probably a bit more than that if you get it from EB Games. It's probably like $60 or something. But anyway, yeah, that's what I got. I got it for $3 down the Salvers. So yeah, okay, putting that down there. Okay, so next game. Big Brain Academy. This was really fun for a brain training game. This was incredibly fun. I was constantly having a lot of fun with this. It was really funny because what it would do, it would task you with doing sort of mix and matching things. Like we do not adding and subtracting. There's like literally no maths. It's literally, training your brain to remember stuff, and to seek out the difference between stuff, basically to do that sort of thing, to bring up your IQ level, basically. You are introduced by this guy. I forgot who his name was. It's like Professor Dumb or something. I'm not sure, or Doob, something like that. But this was really fun. I found myself playing this for an hour, and it was just so fun. And he gives you an analysis at the end, like a rating, like D minus or A minus or A plus or D plus. You know, this was really fun. I highly recommend you pick this up. This was $3 for me, so it might be $10, might be $60. If we were like $24 at EB Games or wherever you want to spend it. So yeah, this was really fun. So pick it up. It's Big Brain Academy for Wii. Okay, so next game, I had to get these, FIFA 2004 and 5. So if you've, let's face it, if you've played 4, you've played 5. If you've played 5, you've played 4. There is a couple of differences between them. Maybe there might be a couple of new game modes, but nothing major. Like, I don't think in the early games you can actually customize your character, but it's basically just soccer. I found this really hard. It was Australia versus the Swiss, or yeah. Oh no, it was Australia versus England, that's what it was. And I got my ass handed to me. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, if you're a sports fan, pick these up because you know, it's soccer, and it's actually one of the coolest like sort of sports games out there. I would rather play this than play ice hockey or, you know, or NBA or any of that. So, but that's just personal preference. So, pick that up. These were yeah, $3 each would have been. Actually no, these weren't $3 each. These were given to me by a friend that lives just across the road from me. So good on you, mate. You know who you are. Okay. All right. So next is this is something from my childhood. As you can see, as you know, I played a lot of PC games when I was a kid, and this was one of them. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. This was one of them. So you play as Harry Potter. Well, no shit, but you know, you play as Harry Potter, and and yeah, it's just, I think first you start with collecting these you have to do Flamento or something like that, like a little, like you gotta, you gotta cast these spells on these garden gnomes first of all and chuck them into a garden. Now I don't remember doing that in the PC version. I just remember, I'll tell you what I remember. I remember a long hallway, and there was fire, and there was a black character, and he was casting out red spells. So I don't know about that, but the game didn't start off that way. I don't know. That's just off my memory. So yeah, fun but tedious. So make sure you go and pick up Harry Potter at the Chamber of Secrets for Xbox Original. Yeah, this was given to me as well by my mate across the road. You know who you are. Okay. I think the game values quite a little bit, considering this was the first Harry Potter game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was the first horror game. I'm not too sure, but yeah, yeah, that was that was Harry Potter on the Chamber of Secrets. So sorry about that. Right, Jesus, my nose is running like crazy. So the next game, now this is a Project Snowblind. This is very much a Halo clone. I went into this, I picked it up, I started playing, and I'm like, dude, this is Halo, but with mechs and much more realistic combat. So I don't know, I forget who you play as, but you play as this army soldier who apparently has special powers, and you can you can, and it's based in, I think, either Japan or China. I think it's definitely Japan, because I saw a lot of is it penny blossoms or no, cherry blossoms? Yeah. So yeah, it is based in Japan, and it's you play against it's like basically America versus Japan or something. So yeah, also this barcode says made in the UK. So that's cool. It was this brand new was $99.95. So this was $100 brand new. I got it for $3 from the Salvos, so it would probably be about 14 maybe if you got it from like a second-hand shop or something maybe. So yeah, didn't quite get what's so special about this game, but you know, if you pick it up, you can correct me and put it down in the comment section below if you've played any of these games. Right, okay. So that was Project Snowblind. Pick it up. Okay, so this one was really weird. It was extremely hard. This is Bird's Tale for Xbox Original, or the Bird's Tale. This it says a quest for coin and cleavage. Now this did get an an M15 plus rating. There's a lot of not really mature. There's a lot of mature jokes in this. There's also a lot of sexual references in this game, and this is like sort of like a Conan the Barbarian sort of story. This character on here, I think she's like your girlfriend, and it's one of the weirdest Xbox games that I've ever played. I found it too hard, because I also had it on the hardest difficulty. The first thing you have to do is go in and sort out this rat problem, right? This rat. So first of all, what you do is you kill this one rat. The guy goes, mission complete, and then a huge fire-breathing rat comes out behind you and absolutely wrecks you. And that's about as far as I got. It's very cheesy, and this guy is very epic. You're gonna like him if you do pick this game up. So this is, so that was the Bird's Tale for Xbox Original. So pick this up. It was extremely weird and really funny as well. I picked the game was given to me by my mate across the road. You know who you are. Sorry, I keep on repeating that because it's the only way. Another one that my friend gave to me was a game called Blinks. This you play as a cat, and you can basically change time, pause time, fast forward time, reverse time, and yeah, basically, and you have this sweeper that you can sort of pick up like a trash can and sort of chuck it at enemies, sort of thing. It was really cool. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, so this was really fun. I can't wait to play more. This is great. I really like this game. So yeah, it also says only on Xbox, so you can't get this on anything else that I know of. So yeah, so that was Blinks. Pick this up if you want to. It was I don't know how much these are, but you know what? I'll put them in editing how much they are or they value for on eBay. So I'll do that. So yeah, that's Blinks. Pick that up if you want to. Okay. So the next one, now I'm gonna put a poll up above here or above there, whatever it is, if you want me to play this game with Infinity Shadow 20, because this is a co-op game. It's yes, you can play it on single player. You can do it. This was a ton of fun. So you play as two characters. Well, you get a choice to play as two characters. One guy, I don't know what his name is, but Jesus, sorry about that. He plays this really big guy and this really sort of teenager sort of character. He's like 20 years old or something. And you basically wreck ass, and you basically, you know, have to you have to, you know, get to the next mission as a team. And it's a lot of choice-based gameplay as well. Like, you get to choose if you want to kill people or save people. You can sneak up behind an enemy. You can either kill them or tie them up. I found this really challenging. I also had it on the on not the hardest difficulty, but just hard enough. It was really fun. I kept on dying, but it was really extremely fun. So also go and harass Infinity Shadow 20. Say he would say hashtag play Army of Two the 40th day. So go and harass him on his YouTube channel. I'm telling you this because I really want him to play it. Hopefully we can do a collab and it'll be just awesome. So yeah, make sure you pick this up. It was a really fun co-op game. So yeah, so pick this up if you want to. This was $3 from the Salvos. Great deal. I absolutely love it. Well, I haven't been showing you the inside of games, but yes, this thing comes complete. So yeah, nice. So that's Army of Two for Xbox 360. Check it out. Okay, now we're getting to the nitty-gritty of everything now. Now, I've never played Wolfenstein before, because I just never got into it. But I picked this up for as cheap as $3. This is Wolfenstein. So you play as a American an American assassin, and you go into Nazi Germany, taking care of these Germans and stuff. And think so. You're basically an American spy, and you're teaming up against, I think, the good side of Germany versus Nazi Germany. I think that's what it is. So yeah, you play as this character right here. You play as him. He's pretty badass. I love this game. It was awesome. I might actually get the newest one. But yeah, so a lot of violence, a lot of gore, and it was just so fun to pick up as a shooter, and I love shooters. I also played this on the second one from the hardest difficulty, so it wasn't too hard, but I did keep on dying. But you know, you gotta experience these games the way they're supposed to be played in the hardest difficulty, or the almost hardest difficulty. So yeah, pick this up. I'll just put the price here. Okay, so that was Wolfenstein. The first Wolfenstein, apparently. So yeah, pick that up if you want to. Yeah, it's a great game. Next one, I'm not gonna open this because as you can see, this is a Halo ODST, or Halo 3 ODST. Now this comes sealed. I just wanted to showcase this. So this is sealed. I'm not gonna open this because it's gonna lose value. So I already have played Halo 3 ODST because I know the story behind it. It's basically Halo, but this is the sort of the story of the villains, more of the more than Master Chief in this and his squad. So yeah, this was I got this for $5 because it's because yes, it is sealed. It's not resealed, it's sealed. So yeah, I just wanted to show that off. I got it for $5, which is a massive bargain. So yeah, I'll put that on screen right here. Okay. Now, this is probably one of the most famous racing games to ever come into consoles. This is Midnight Club LA. Now, I own this on PSP, but I finally got a chance to own it on the Xbox 360. So, This is an open world driving game. If you haven't heard of it, it's by the developers of Rockstar. So you may know them from Grand Theft Auto, from The Warriors, from Bully, from Beatinator, and the list continues. L.A. Noire and all that sort of stuff, and Max Payne. So yeah, so yeah, this was pre-ordered from JB Hi-Fi for $40, but I got it for $3. This is a massive game. It's not too hard, but if you keep on going with it and you get enough practice, you'll be good at the game. It also comes with I'm not gonna open it up, but it comes with a map, because yeah, I'm not gonna open it up because their maps are impossible to put back together. So yeah, that was Midnight Club LA. Massive game, love it to pieces. I cannot express enough. You should definitely play this game. If you see this out in the blue, pick it up. I'll put the price here. Okay. Okay, so I've got now I'm getting to a lot of retro collecting now. So I'll just get the original cartridges out of the way for you. I've got Batman the movie game for Game Boy, for the original Game Boy. Yeah, and I got Donkey Kong. It's just Donkey Kong Land. Now I did end up playing both of these, and they're absolutely unreal games for the price that I got them for. I can't remember what I got these for actually. I think I got them for around about $5. I think. Don't quote me on that, but so Batman's value is it this, and and Donkey Kong's value, Donkey Kong Land's value is that. Okay. So yeah, another thing that I got, which I'm really psyched that I ended up picking up. I love this game to pieces. This is not the original Kid Osiris. This is Kid Osiris of Myths and Monsters, and it also came with the pretty sick manual that I was so glad to pick up. This game was valued around the $14 and $15 mark on eBay, but when like yeah, it was like it wasn't $14 and $15. It was like the $25 mark, and yeah, it was like more towards like $19 and $20, and I bought it for $20. So actually, Jesus, sorry about that. So yeah, I bought it for $20. So that's Kid Icarus, or I call it Kid Osiris, but it's pronounced Icarus. What the hell was that? Okay, anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna actually try and do a I'm actually wanting to get the box for this game and be an actual complete collector, because it's an expensive hobby, but this is what I want to do. So yeah, this is valued this much. All right. So yeah, that's Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters. This was an unbelievably fun game. I had a blast playing it. Okay, so now I wouldn't be doing this video without this game. I'll just go and get the other thing that I got. I did showcase this when I got this, so just bear with me for a second. Okay, so this is Pokemon Sword. Now this did rise a bunch of controversy over this game, it being too easy, there being not enough Pokemon in it, there being it being just Pokemon's just being, or just people not not actually liking it that much. But I loved this game. It was really, really good. I of course picked Score Bunny because whenever I start off a Pokemon game, sorry about that. Whenever I start off a Pokemon game, I always go with the Fire type first, because that's just what I do. I never really call any of my Pokemon really stupid names like arse, or or wet bread, or something stupid. I always go with my original gamer name, which is Hilbert5, or back in the early ages I used to go with my actual name, which is Jake, if you don't know that. Okay. So yeah, so the game is actually in my Switch because I've been playing this non-stop. This is what the inside of the case looks like. It's sort of a bed view of the I think the Data Dex, I think it's called. Or the Rotom Dex. And the other one is like this. Not really too cool. They didn't come with any manuals or anything because in Australia they don't come with manuals for some reason. I'm pissed off about it, but yeah, they don't come with manuals. I know there's places you can get manuals from, and it's just difficult to get through and probably more expensive. This was, I fucking remember, about it was close to 100. It was like 120 or something for both these cartridges, for both these. So yeah, I paid an extremely expensive price for this. So yeah, it was like 100 or 130 or something like that. I paid a stupid amount for it, but and I actually, if you didn't know, I didn't know I was gonna get this. So I got it when I was getting it. I got a text from EB Games saying, "Come and collect your steelbook for Pokemon Sword." And I'm like, I didn't order a steelbook, but so I went in and they said, "Oh yeah, you got a steelbook. It's this much." I came there with like $200, just in case it was not. It wasn't 100 or 150. I did come with like $200 in my wallet. So yeah. The Gigantamax thing was really cool. Really liked it. A bunch of the new Pokemon are really cool. I haven't discovered all of them yet. Actually might play the game after this video. There is over 400 Pokemon to catch and collect. Now, what was bothering people is that not all 150 were in there. So there was only Charizard and Charmander was only in there. There was no Charmeleon. There was also only Venusaur and only Blastoise, and it was just weird. But there was a couple of lackluster Pokemon. Like there was if I can remember, like Joltik was in there. Galvantula was in there. Just a bunch of really cool Pokemon. So the starters, Score Bunny, Grookey, and I forget the other one. I'm gonna get killed for this. Score Bunny, Grookey, and Sobble. That's it. Yeah, I got there in the end, guys. So yeah, that's that's the 3 starters. Now, do I like the 3 starters? Yes, I do. They just take a bit of growing. I think all Pokemon starters are like that. I didn't exactly like the Pokemon Y gameplay for it. I didn't like the Pokemon Y starters too much. It was Fennekin. I forget the other one, and then there was I forget now. Because with Pokemon games, you remember all the starters for the current generation, and you forget the old ones, But you can't forget like Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Bulbasaur. Ivysaur and Venusaur and Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise. You don't forget those because they are indented in your brain, and if they're not, people remind you. So yeah, that was Pokemon Sword and Shield. I guarantee you pick this up. It's a lot cheaper than it was when it came out. So also make sure you go and get the Black Friday sales before they're not here anymore. So yeah, so that was Pokemon Sword. I am gonna get Pokemon Shield as well. I'm gonna pick a female character because it's what I do in if I get both games, I'll pick a male and a female character. So yeah, so that was it. Right, there should be one more. Oh no, there's two more. Okay. So this was really fun for me. This was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now it took me a while to get this game because I didn't have a lot of money at the time when the Switch came out. But now I've got it and it's damn awesome. So that's how the inside of the game looks. You can have a look at all the characters there. There's I'll just go over a couple for you. There's the newest characters are Snake. There's Pit from Kid Icarus that I was talking about before. There's so many characters. There's King Koopa. There's Incineroar. There's Pichu. There's Dr. Mario. Mewtwo. There's Dark Samus. Original Samus, and there's Zero Suit Samus because you've always got to have Zero Suit Samus. There's Pichu. I think I've already mentioned her. There's so many. There's Red and all the starters. That's just the tip of the iceberg. There's so many more, and they're adding more to the game almost daily. So yeah. Now with the game, it's absolutely awesome. Don't get me wrong, it's absolutely awesome, the game. The controls were just great. I was playing this for 3 weeks until Pokemon Sword came out. I didn't end up getting all the characters just by versus mode, so I have to see what I had to do was go to story mode to get all the characters, which is really hard. You start as Kirby, and you can customize your team, so you can go from Kirby to, I think you start off with Kirby, then you got to go to Yoshi, and then Mario, and then all those characters, and then you can eventually get all the characters on your team. It's very grindy, and I like it in that way. There's also a lot of DLC for it, which I did talk about before. I don't know how much it is, but yeah. This game I picked up was insanely. It was an insanely cheap price of $56, but I don't know how much it is now. So I'll put the price here. Okay. Now the last game of this list I didn't get because it was so expensive at the time that it came out. Red Dead Redemption 2, probably the game of 2019. So yeah, if you don't know, this is an insane game. The graphics are unbelievable. The gameplay is so realistic. That's pretty much and it's just one of the most beautiful games I've heard of, and I've also played a little bit of this before. It's just a beautiful game. Everything in this game can be you can take a screenshot of it and put it to frame. It's that beautiful, the game. You play as, I forget who you play as now. I forget. Arthur Morgan, that's it. Yeah, Arthur Morgan. There is a sneak peek of I forgot his name now. Yeah, I forgot his name. Oh, who's the character? I'll put him here because I can't think. It's yeah, I can't think. But yeah, pick that up. I got that for an insane price of $40 at Big W. So if you don't know, now this is a sneak peek. Don't tell EB Games about this, okay? But if I want to buy a game or a new game, I usually go to Big W, or instead of EB Games. EB Games is great and all, but it's too expensive. So yeah, that's what I do. So you'll find, so it's still the exact same game. They haven't downgraded it or anything. It's the exact same game. It's just cheaper. Now I think the reason why it's so cheap is the games might come out a little bit later for Big W than EB Games and all this stuff. So yeah, so that was this game pickups video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a comment down below if you want me to play any of these games. Also, if you've played any of these games yourself. Yeah, make sure you guys check. Also, get in touch with Infinity Shadow 20 and tell him to play Army of Two with me. I want to do a collab. I want him to experience this game. It's an absolutely unreal game, co-op game. So yeah, make sure you guys check that out. Make sure you do it. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and I'll see you. And oh wait, I forgot. Click one of these videos on screen. These are some of my latest. Game pickup videos, so you guys can check that out if you want to. Thank you so very, very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay scary, my friends. See you later. Bye.